Welcome to Real Life Matters TV, and I am Sweet DBoss. And today we are going to be interviewing people from Confessions of a Single Mother by compiler Farrah Hodson. And today I have in the studio, I have Carrington. She's one of the co-authors of the book. So welcome, Carrington, to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right, can you tell us what part you play in the book?
My contribution in the book is I speak about the struggle that I had with mental illness. And yeah, so I'm one of the co-authors, and she had just asked to speak about something that really touched us, right?
So, with your addressing mental illness, what was your part? Like, can you tell us a bit about what you went through, a little bit of your struggle?
Yeah, I was diagnosed at a pretty early age, and I struggled with mental illness throughout my teen years and throughout my marriage. I'm divorced now.
Okay.
And I was able to overcome, but the struggles also, now that I'm a single mother, it just was, I spoke about, just what I deal with anxiety and with fear.
Was it diagnosis something, or?
Yeah, general anxiety disorder.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. And I spoke
it's not bipolar or nothing.
No.
Okay, so it's a different thing.
Yes, so
because everybody's claiming to be bipolar now, so how that is, but it's not that.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's general anxiety disorder is when you are filled with a lot of worry, and you can worry about your doctor's results or if that date will call you back. But general anxiety disorder is when your worry thoughts goes to another level and it consumes you, and you're constantly worried about the future and the unknown. And so not bipolar. A lot of people generalize mental illness into, they hear the word and they think of depression or something, but it's just, you're always in an anxious state and you're never at full peace. And I prayed a lot and got the help that I needed.
So you're Christian?
Yes.
And where are you from?
Trinidad. Well,
Trinidad and Tobago people. We've always had everybody from Jamaica, but now we got somebody today different.
So I was born here, but I have my citizenship. I have my official citizenship.
Okay,
and that's
okay.
I'm Trinidadian. You got it. Yeah, that was a
Carnival, February. Everybody get ready.
Right? Yeah.
Okay. So how many kids do you have?
I have two sons. One's 21 and the other one's 12.
So they're big boys.
Big boys. Yeah, they're young men. So
they went through. So can you tell us a little bit what you went through?
What I went through was I think it was the biggest impact was the divorce.
Okay.
And the impact that it had on me, and coming from a married life for 10 years and then going into quickly transitioning into being a single mother.
So are you in a relationship now, or has that just been on pause?
No, I'm in a relationship now. And so I've been divorced for 5 years.
So you've overcome that. So she's an overcomer.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
And
because you're talking about it.
Yeah. And you know what? It wasn't just the relationship that helped me overcome, but putting Christ first in my life.
Yes.
That's what the biggest, my biggest rock was once I put him first, everything else then fell into place, and I couldn't have overcome without that.
So do you want to have more children?
Because
you have two boys, but your topic.
Right.
Will reach a lot of people, because a lot of people have mental illnesses. A lot of people have, but they don't want to admit it. And you're admitting it here on TV.
You have to. You have to.
But some people say, "Oh yeah, that crazy girl." No, and it's not about that. It's sometimes it's deeper than that, because she's working. You're working.
Yes, a full-time job.
And she's a career professional, and a lot of people are like that, but they just won't come forward with it.
Well, again, to each their own, and everyone's ready in a different time.
Right.
And for me, I was ready to speak about it because I know that when I speak, I heal. And I know that sharing has inspired many.
Well, you've already been healed because you're speaking about it.
And I'm a motivational speaker. I speak at conferences all the time. Wow. And I fear nothing. And if they want to say I'm the crazy girl, so be it. Whatever.
Well, you know who you are in Christ.
I know who I am. And I mean, to be honest, right now, many people, when they message me or contact me or email me, they are just grateful to hear that there's no shame in battling and overcoming mental illness.
So at the time when you were married, did your husband, ex-husband, know at the time what was going on with you, or you didn't really know or understand?
I didn't really share much. I will
You
I
were
will own
closed
that.
in, right?
I will own that. I didn't share very much with anyone, even some of my closest friends. I knew that I was battling it, but I was at that place where I wasn't ready to share.
Because things like that you can't really share with people.
Right, and
Yeah, you shared with the doctor, but some people probably didn't really want to. You couldn't really tell maybe your people. What's going on?
Right.
She got some emotional issues, or
Right.
You know how people. That's
people
how
judge,
people. Yeah.
right? And I think,
And then that's the hardest part, because then you got to be. Oh my gosh, maybe do I act normal now, or
right. And you know what? Now, embracing the mental illness, honestly, I believe it is normal. When people say, should I act normal or not normal?
right?
What is normal? And I think by me,
Well, ask in today's society, what is normal?
what is normal,
Well, you know what I
right?
mean? Because you don't know people, because things, someone just can get up and go kill somebody or
what's
do something.
normal these days, right? So I think I'm trying to change that
Stigma.
taboo and stigma, and that normal is whatever you are. Whatever you are, that is the normal. That is
So
your
what
truth.
So what would you tell people that, I'm looking, some guys get out of a relationship, I'm not looking for nobody that's crazy anymore, or something like that, but you can't really tell that.
Well, I wouldn't even entertain that. I mean, it's really not the first topic. It's not who I am.
Right.
I'm Karen Carrington.
Hello.
I'm not mental illness.
That's right.
So, there's people that have.
They can say, everybody has problems.
Everyone
Karen.
has problems, and
But you got it diagnosed.
yeah, and you know what? I think.
And there's a lot of people out there that are watching today that maybe didn't get this diagnosed, and they're running around like that, and they don't know what's going on. But you caught it in your marriage, and that caused different difficulties.
Right.
That's why you're in the Confessions of a Single Mother, right?
Exactly. And I was actually diagnosed prior to that in my teen years. And this was well before
But you
my
didn't
marriage.
really, but you really didn't think that would affect it in your marriage.
Right, correct. And then when I was married and I started to really get to know myself, and I was married at 26. I was young, and when I started to realize that there was something, I'm worrying just way too much about things. I'm not at peace.
Right.
I knew that I had to get it looked into, and now I enjoy.
But you got
sharing
it addressed.
Exactly.
And I want to tell you, Karen, I don't want you to feel that, oh my gosh, I didn't get this thing addressed.
Right.
I got it, because there's people out there like yourself, and there's a lot of people, if they don't want to admit to themselves, there's a lot of people out there that have problems, but they don't want to say it. Then they say, maybe it was the baby father, or maybe it was this. But okay, yes, they do have issues, right?
Right.
What you're saying, right? They have issues.
Right.
But the thing is, I don't want you to think in your mind, I got to tell, because a lot of people are going to contact you.
They have. This has been for years. I've, spoken about this for years, and
But now they're going to listen.
yeah,
Because now you're making it public.
yeah. And when I did go public a few years ago, it was in the papers, I'm on radio stations and whatnot. And when they do contact me, it's a blessing. I don't give any medical advice.
Thank you.
Don't,
Yeah, leave that to the doctors.
right? So when they contact me, they usually just say, you know what, it was brave of you to share, or you inspired me, or, it's opened up a whole new world for me. So the last couple years with me traveling, and I speak in different countries or in the States, it's been, honestly, by speaking about it, has been my biggest blessing.
You see?
Yeah.
But all her information and everything's going to be on reallifematters.tv.ca, the website. So they can
Awesome.
if you want to contact her, email
Awesome.
her. She will give you the information, and you have to read about her part in the book.
Yes. Yes.
What she says in the book is going to touch you. And you're just a fabulous young lady.
Thank
And I just
you.
want to tell you, you keep doing what you're doing.
I will. Thank you.
I know, and sometimes maybe nobody tells you that, but just keep doing it.
Just do it. Yep.
Don't think that, oh my gosh, I got to tell this same story again.
No, I'll tell it over and over and over until you know, until a new story comes up, and every day a new story evolves. Right?
Okay, so when you look in the camera, can you just tell somebody in 15, 20 seconds in the camera, just to tell them if somebody's going through, you know, any kind of mental disorder, what to do, what you can relate with them?
Again, it's just my opinion.
It's, of course, it's Carrington's only opinion, so you go ahead.
Right. And God first, and,
Yes.
and pray, reach out to someone, talk about it, write it down if you have to, journal, research as much as you can, and feel confident that there will be bad days and low days. And when you have those days, those are the ones that you hold on to. And those are the ones that are going to make you stronger. It will, I can't say it will pass, but it will get better.
Well, thank you, Karen Carrington, for that.
Thank you.
And I also want to thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
for the little time that you spent. You guys stay tuned for the book. Confession of a Single Mother. I look at Karen Carrington's part in the book.
Thank
You know
you.
what I mean? So I want to thank you so much
Thank
for taking the
you
time.
for
and,
having me.
And you're going to come back and you're going to hear the whole
whole thing.
Karen Carrington.
There's a lot
You know,
more.
but anyway, she's just here for Confessions of a Single Mother with Farrah Hodson, and she's one of the co-authors.
Yeah.
So she would just want to share a little moment
Yeah.
with that. But thank you for coming.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
All right, thanks.
Okay.
Bye for now.
Bye.